Evening all, Chief Prepper here. So I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to try and keep it short. When you watch movies or series like The Mockingjay 1 and 2 and Catching Fire, I can't remember the first one. You see all of the troopers. You think about Star Wars and you see all the people required to try and conquer or keep order. You see examples during World War One, World War Two. You had the Nazis and World War Two, and people want to, or if they don't, they should wonder why so many people are willing to do that for a living. In the end, it's called get along, play along to get along, or collaborators, or pick what you want, because it's much easier to live like that than it is to be a part of any resistance whatsoever. So just understand that if we follow a model where the U.S. goes from what we currently are to the next one is tyranny, kind of like Cuba. Your neighbors probably aren't going to be your friends. There are going to be people who will not, definitely won't be on your side. And you need to be careful of who you talk to and who you trust, because the world is full of people who can't lift themselves up, so all they do is tear people around them down. This whole thing of, people have to wonder, like, well, where do they get all the soldiers from? Well, people need to eat. People want stuff. And if you're a part of whoever's in charge regime, then your life is better and easier than if you're not. So keep that in mind. While I was gone, something happened with my backup battery system. The batteries are fine, but somehow something got switched off, so I lost for sure one whole deep freezer and then probably half of the other one. So that's really, really bad. I won't get into the details. I gotta have a conversation with my wife. What else? I was listening to the Angry Prepper tonight, and he was like, be careful who you listen to. That's a given, at least in my opinion. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt, and as they've said for years, do some of your own research. Right? You really need to do that. And then, stay on the prepping trail. We prep for a reason. There's a reason I'm not very happy about what happened, but I say, you can't unfuck the chicken. You know what I mean? You can't undo it. So, what else? Behind on this week's plans. Yesterday, it was gym day, and today I had a doctor's appointment that went okay, but the whole process of the pharmacy here in San Antonio at BAMC just sucks ass. I had to wait 40 minutes just to fucking talk to somebody to tell them I'm not waiting, call me when that's ready. So we'll see how that fucking goes. I don't know. I've just been back 2 days and I'm already in a bad fucking mood again, so shit's just fucked up. People suck in general. I hope none of you do, but I can tell you everywhere I go, it's just like, well, I wanted to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? pump gas into my car today. It's typically out of paper at the pump, so I go inside. I say I need a receipt for pump 1. And fuckturd gives me a receipt for pump 5. I'm like, just unbelievable. So, I can tell you, if the quality of people is not better than what I see on a daily basis, ain't no fucking way we're gonna win a war. Information is knowledge of power. Live a little, prep a lot. Share love. Prepper out.